Hi, my name is Ethan Anthony, and this is day 262 of the Dictionary Audiobook Project. And we're back again reading more of the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. It's great to be here. As you may sort of realize, I've worn the same outfit for the past 8-9 episodes. So I had to get a shower because I was filthy. But I feel good. I'm in a blue shirt, which is less depressing than the all black / gray fit. So kudos there. Also, I'm not wearing my hat. I got out of the shower. I like the way my hair looks like this. I feel like, again, I'm in a 80s, 90s Brit pop band with this hairdo. I like it. But I'll probably only do this one episode, and then the eon for the next one. Just because I feel like I look unnatural without my hat. I've worn it so much that it's grown to be a part of me. And I worry that when I have it off, I sort of lose parts of myself, if that makes sense. The real reason is because it's cold. It's kind of cold out, and I'd like my head to stay warm if possible. But the other part's partially true as well. Just not as extreme. I know who I am. My name is Ethan. My name's Ethan, as I already said that. Okay, I forgot. This was silly of me. Silly of me. This is day 262. We're making great progress. We are gonna just get through the rest of these P's. I feel it. I feel it in my bones, in my joints, and everything in between. But we're not gonna do that unless we start reading, because we got so many P words. It is insane. So our first word of today, or this episode rather, is the word premarital. Premarital, adjective, existing or occurring before marriage. Premature, adjective, happening, coming, born, or done before the usual or proper time. A premature birth. Prematurely, adverb. Pre-med 1, noun, a pre-medical student or course of study. Pre-med 2, adjective, pre-medical. Pre-medical, adjective, proceeding and preparing for the professional study of medicine. Premeditate, verb, consider and plan beforehand. Premeditation, noun. Premenopausal, adjective, of relating to or being in the period preceding menopause. Premenstrual, adjective, of relating to or occurring in the period just before menstruation. Premenstrual syndrome, noun, of varying a group of symptoms manifested by some women prior to menstruation. Premi, variation of premi. Premier 1, adjective, first in rank or importance, chief, also first in time, earliest. Premier 2, noun, prime minister. Premiership, noun. Premier 1, noun, a first performance. Premier 2, verb, to give or receive a first public performance. Premise 1, noun, 1, a statement of fact or a supposition made or implied as a basis or of argument. 2, plural, a piece of land with the structures on it, also the place of business of an enterprise. Premise 2, verb, the based on certain assumptions. Premium, noun, 1, reward, prize, 2, a sum over and above the stated value. 3, something paid over and above a fixed wage or price. 4, something given with a purchase. 5, the sum paid for a contract of insurance. 6, unusually high value. Premix, verb, to mix before use. Premolar, adjective, situated in front of or preceding the molar teeth, especially being or relating to those teeth of a mammal in front of the true molars and behind the canines. Premolar, noun. Premonition, or I know it says premonition here. I'm gonna say premonition. It has that listed as an option, but I gotta say premonition. Premonition, noun, 1, previous warning. 2, presentiment, had a premonition of disaster. Premonitory, adjective. Prenatal, adjective, occurring, existing, or taking place before birth. Prenuptial, adjective, made or occurring before marriage. Prenuptial agreement, noun, an agreement between a couple before marrying in which they give up future rights to each other's property in the event of divorce or death. Preoccupation, noun, complete absorption of the mind or interests, also something that causes such absorption. Preoccupied, adjective, one lost in thought, also absorbed in some preoccupation. Two already occupied, synonyms abstracted, absent, absent-minded. Preoccupy, verb, one to occupy the attention of beforehand, two to take possession of before another. Preoperative, adjective, occurring before a surgical operation. Preordain, verb, foreordain. Pre-owned, adjective, second-hand, pre-owned vehicles. Prep, abbreviation, one preparatory, two preparatory, two preposition. Pre-package, verb, to package as food before offering for sale to the customer. Preparatory school, noun, one usually private school preparing students primarily for college. Two, British, a private elementary school preparing students primarily for British public schools. Prepare, verb, one to make or get ready, prepare dinner, prepare a student for college. Two, to get ready beforehand. Three, to put together, compound, prepare a prescription. Preparation, noun, preparatory, adjective. Preparedness, noun, a state of adequate preparation. Prepay, verb, to pay or pay the charge on in advance. Preponderant, adjective, having greater weight, force, influence, or frequency. Preponderance, noun. Preponderantly, adverb. Preponderate, verb, to exceed in weight, force, influence, or frequency. Predominate. Preposition, noun, a word that combines with a noun or pronoun to form a phrase. Prepositional, adjective. Prepossess, verb, one that cause to be preoccupied, due to influence beforehand, especially favorably. Prepossessing, adjective, tending to create a favorable impression, a prepossessing manner. Prepossession, noun, one prejudice to an exclusive concern with one idea or object. Preposterous, adjective, contrary to nature or reason, absurd. Preppy, noun, one a student at or a graduate of a preparatory school. Two, a person deemed to dress or behave like a preppy. Prepuce, noun, foreskin. Prequel, noun, a literary or dramatic work whose story precedes that of an earlier work. Pre-recorded, adjective, recorded for later broadcast or play. Prerequisite, something, noun, something required beforehand or for the end in view. Prerequisite, adjective. Prerogative, noun, an exclusive or special right, power, or privilege, presidential prerogatives. PRES, abbreviation, one present, two president. Presage, one, noun, one something that foreshadows a future event. Omen, two foreboding. Presage, two, verb, one to give an omen or warning of, foreshadow, two foretell, predict. Presbyopia, noun, a visual condition in which loss of elasticity of the lens of the eyes causes defective accommodation and inability to focus sharply for near vision. Presbyopic, adjective or noun. Presbyter, noun, one priest minister, to an elder in a Presbyterian church. Presbyterian, one, noun, a member of a Presbyterian church. Presbyterian, two, adjective, one often not capitalized, characterized by a graded system of representative ecclesiastical bodies as presbyteries, exercising legislative and judicial powers. Two, of or relating to a group of Protestant Christian bodies that are Presbyterian in government. Presbyterianism, noun. Presbytery, noun, one the part of a church reserved for the officiating clergy. Two, a ruling body in Presbyterian churches consisting of the ministers and representative elders of a district. Preschool, one, adjective, of or relating to the period in a child's life from infancy to the age of 5 or 6. Preschooler, noun. Preschool 2, noun, nursery school. Prescience, noun, foreknowledge of events, also foresight. Prescient, adjective. Prescribe, verb, one to lay down as a guide or a rule of action. Two, to direct the use of as a medicine, as a remedy. Prescription, noun, one, the action of prescribing rules or directions. Two, a written direction for the preparation and use of medicine, also a medicine prescribed. Prescriptive, adjective, one serving to prescribe prescriptive rules. Two, acquired by, based on, or determined by prescription or by custom. Presence, noun, one, the fact or condition of being present. Two, the space immediately around the person. Three, one that is present for the bearing of a person, especially stately bearing. Present, one, noun, something presented, gift. Present, two, verb, one, to bring into the presence or acquaintance of, introduce. Two, to bring before the public, present a play. Three, to make a gift to, or to give formally. Five, to lay as a charge before a court for inquiry. Six, to aim or direct as a weapon so as to face in a particular direction. Presentable, adjective. Presentation, noun. Presentment, noun. Present 3, adjective. 1, now existing or in the progress. Present conditions. 2, being in view or at hand. Present at the meeting. 3, under consideration. The present problem. 4, of, relating to or constituting a verb tense that expresses present time or the time of speaking. Present 4, noun. 1, plural, the present legal document. 2, the present tense, also a verb form in it. 3, the present time. Present day, adjective, now existing or occurring, current. Presentiment, noun. Presentiment, noun, a feeling that something is about to happen. Premonition, a presentiment of danger. Presently, adverb. 1, soon, presently they arrived. 2, now, presently busy. Present participle, noun, a participle that typically expresses present action and that in English is formed with the suffix ing and is used in the formation of the progressive tenses. Preserve, 1, verb, 1, to keep safe, guard, protect. 2, to keep from decaying, especially to process food, as by canning or pickling, to prevent spoilage. 3, maintain, preserve, silence. Preservation, noun. Preservative, adjective or noun. Preserver, noun. Preserve 2, noun. 1, preserved fruit, often used in plural. 2, an area for the protection of natural resources, as animals. Preset, verb, to set beforehand. Preset, noun. Pre-shrink, verb, to shrink as a fabric before making into a garment. Preside, verb, 1, to exercise guidance or control. 2, to occupy the place of authority, especially to act as chairman. Oh, so many words. President, noun. 1, chosen to preside, president of the assembly. 2, the chief officer of an organization, as a corporation or society. 3, an elected official serving as both chief of state and chief political executive, also a chief of state often with only minimal political powers. Presidency, noun. Presidential, adjective. Presidio, noun, a military post or fortified settlement in an area currently or originally under Spanish control. Presidium, noun, a permanent executive committee that acts for a larger body in a communist country. Pre-soak, 1, verb, to soak beforehand. Pre-soak 2, noun, 1, an instance of pre-soaking. 2, a preparation used in pre-soaking clothes. Pre-sort, verb, to sort mail by zip code, usually before delivery to a post office. To sort mail by zip code, usually before delivery to a post office. Nailed it. Press, 1, noun. 1, a crowded condition. Throng. 2, a machine for exerting pressure. 3, closet, cupboard. 4, pressure. 5, the properly creased condition of a freshly pressed garment. 6, printing press, also the act or the process of printing. 7, a printing or a publishing establishment. 8, the media, as newspapers and magazines of public news and comments. Also, persons as reporters employed in these media. 9, comment in newspapers and periodicals. Press 2, verb, 1, to bear down upon, push steadily against. 2, assail, compel. 3, to squeeze out the juice or contents of. Press grapes. 4, to squeeze to a desired density, shape, or smoothness, especially iron. 5, to try hard to persuade, urge. 6, to follow through, prosecute. 7, crowd. Reporters pressed around the players. 8, to force one's way. 9, to require haste or speed in action. Presser, noun. Press agent, noun. An agent employed to establish and maintain good public relations through publicity. Pressing, adjective, urgent, a pressing need. Pressman, noun, the operator of a press and especially a printing press. Press room, noun, 1, a room in a printing plant containing the printing presses. 2, a room for the use of reporters. Pressure 1, noun, 1, the burden of physical or mental distress. 2, the action of pressing, especially the application of force to something by something else in direct contact with it. 3, the force exerted over a surface divided by its area. 4, the stress or urgency of matters demanding attention. Pressure 2, verb, to apply pressure to. Pressure group, noun, a group that seeks to influence governmental policy but not to elect candidates to office. Pressure suit, noun, an inflatable suit for high altitude flight or space flight to protect the body from low pressure. Pressurize, British variation of pressurize. And as you can imagine, this ends in an ISE as opposed to an IZE. Very important. Pressurized, verb, 1, to maintain higher pressure within than without, especially to maintain normal atmospheric pressure within as an airplane cabin during a high altitude flight or space flight. 2, to apply pressure to. 3, to design to withstand pressure. Pressurization, noun. Prestidigitation, Prestidigitation, noun, sleight of hand. Prestige, like the Christopher Nolan movie. That's dumb. Prestige, noun, standing or estimation in the eyes of people. Reputation. Synonyms: influence, authority, weight, cachet. Prestigious, adjective. Presto 1, interjection, used to indicate the sudden appearance or occurrence of something. Presto 2, adverb, adjective, 1, suddenly as if by magic, immediately. 2, at a rapid tempo, uses a direction in music. Pre-stress, verb. Pre-stress, verb, to introduce internal stresses into as a structural beam to counteract later load stresses. Presumably, adverb, by reasonable assumption. Presume, verb, 1, to take upon oneself without leave or warrant. Dare, 2, to take for granted, assume. 3, to act or behave with undue boldness. Presumable, adjective. Presumption, noun, 1, presumptuous attitude or conduct. Audacity. 2, an attitude or belief dictated by probability. Also the grounds lending probability to a belief. Presumptive, adjective. Presumptuous, adjective, overstepping due bounds, taking liberties. Presumptuously, adverb. Presuppose, verb, 1, to suppose beforehand. 2, to require beforehand as a necessary condition. Presupposition, noun. Preteen, noun, a boy or girl not yet 13 years old. Preteen, adjective. Pretend, verb, 1, profess, doesn't pretend to be scientific. 2, feign, pretend to be angry. 3, to lay claim, pretend to a throne. Pretender, noun. Pretense, noun, 1, claim, especially one not supported by fact. 2, mere display, show. 3, an attempt to attain a certain condition, made a pretense at discipline. 4, false show, pretext, a pretense of objectivity. Pretension, noun. Pretentious, adjective, one making or possessing usually unjustified claims as to excellence, a pretentious literary style. 2, making demands on one's ability or means, ambitious, too pretentious in undertaking. Pretentiously, adverb, pretentiousness, noun. Preterite, noun, a verb form expressing action in the past. Preterm, adjective, of relating to being or brought forth by premature birth, a preterm infant. Preternatural, adjective, one exceeding what is natural, his preternatural stamina. 2, inexplicable by ordinary means, preternaturally, adverb. Pretext, noun, a purpose stated or assumed to cloak the real intention or state of affairs. Right. Prettify, verb, to make pretty. Prettification, noun. Pretty one, adjective, one pleasing by delicacy or grace, having conventionally accepted elements of beauty. Pretty flowers, 2, miserable, terrible, a pretty state of affairs. 3, moderately large, a pretty state of affairs. 3, moderately large, a pretty prophet. 4, pleasant, usually used in negative constructions. The truth was not so pretty. Synonyms, comely, fair, beautiful, attractive, lovely. Prettily, adverb, prettiness, noun. Pretty 2, adverb, in some degree, moderately, also quite mainly. Pretty 3, verb, to make pretty, usually used with up. Pretty boy, noun, usually disparaging, a man who is notably good looking. Pretty boy. Now we're going to end with pretty boy, actually, because I like that. I like that phrase. I like that phrase a lot. And we went from, where we go from? Premarital to pretty boy. Yeah, I think that's good. Cool. We're working our way through these P's. We're slowly getting there. Well, not slowly. We're making great progress. Let's not be down on ourselves. Let's not do that. Folks, thank you for watching. If you were scared by me not having my hat on, don't worry. I'll have it on next episode, I swear. I had to let my hair dry, and it's dried for sure. And we'll just shake it up. Let's. How does this look? Nope. And we're back. Folks, my name's Ethan. Ethan spelled Eythen. And thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time, where our next word is the word pretzel. And boy, howdy, I could go for a pretzel. Let me tell you that. I would love a pretzel right now. But what is a pretzel? We'll have to see next episode. Have a good day. Bye.